Let's get perfectly straight. I was sick as a dog in the last few days. I mean, it has been a hell of a day. I mean, this is the first recorded video since like October in October 7th, and the last upload video technically was October the 9th, which was a so yeah. This was a hell, but I'm back in track and do some NXT shit. So yeah, NXT Takeover respect. NXT respect. Wasn't as great episode as Takeover Brooklyn. I thought the show was still awesome. I knew it probably was gonna be as bad as this one, but it was still very good. At least I will say that. The opening match was good, just simple good. Um, um, Finn Balor, Adrian, it was obviously an angle, so yeah. And I kind of knew who was gonna win the Dusty That Thing Classic tournament, so yeah. So they faced just so yeah, they won the match. It was the first opener was the female entrant was different, at least I would say, for the usual demon thing. And I knew kinda he was probably not gonna use it because it was a tag team classic tournament, it wasn't an important match, so yeah. So yeah. So but it was but yeah, Finn Balor or someone like that. They faced I think they faced Raker Murphy some. I don't know. Maybe what? Maybe. So but yeah, someone like your favorite one. We get Rhino Barricade against has some coincidence and the other guy. But and I thought the match was better than the opening because it moved because the pacing was moved because the pacing was so more fast than this match. So yeah, and it had a very sick finish with doing a cash like that's not a cashing but like a power slam combination move into a super duper end of the days. That basically he has done so far. But for one, move on to the next match. Asuka against Dana Brooke. Um, she has Brock Lesnar feel kinda to it. I mean, she pretty much kinda dominate. She pretty much dominated the match. I know the play wasn't supposed to be good. It was to showcase what Asuka can bring to NXT to the thing. And she looked pretty impressive for his debut, for her debut, I would say that. So yeah, Asuka won. Asuka won. And then She tried to be her, but like, yeah, all sad. Yeah. Next was what was the Apollo Crews first time. A really good match. A really good match. Um, a really good match. Apollo Crews. I don't know if he's gonna be a future a blood a donations of a I would like it but he has but he's a fusion but he has a star making of becoming I don't know if he can make Vince will do that will ever put the title on him but he had well at least for now he was he is has a star making credentials. And definitely impressed with the guy. So yeah, he beat Tyron in a very good match. For Tyron, he's main roster ready. He made roster ready by far. So yeah, NXT Takeover. This was kind of like the worst match of the night, but it was still very good. It was no. I think it was decent. Yeah. Finn Balor, someone you want, of course. And Cody and Dustin Rhodes came out as their selves, and they presented a war. Kinda near it was gonna happen just because this tournament pretty much was dedicated to Dusty. So yeah, for that long I will give it. And then the main event, unprecedented Iron Woman match, even though they call it Iron Man. For the NXT World Championship, Sasha Banks vs. Bayley. Here's how I will say this. It wasn't as good as quality as far as overall. I don't think it was better than a Brooklyn match, but I will still say it was still a great match. It was easily the match of the night. I think my worthy there were one big where I was going but at least I would say they tried to do something like going out of the stage, making a kid cry. That's very rare for a heel to get. Because earlier this year, Triple H control a kid before seeing a match, and then you look at this match and you saw Sasha made a kid cry, and Triple H it's okay for it. Just point that out though. So yeah, but this was a tremendous match. A tremendous match. Um, and it kind of surprised me because I thought they were gonna go overtime, and then they were and then they were and then they were gonna end the match, but then we're gonna and then we're gonna move it and then we're gonna end the match. But no, they just ended to 30 minutes. Yeah, I love the spots in the match when they tried to do the exact same thing, but it almost nearly backfired when Shannon had made the very thing. You knew they were gonna do something with Raw something, or like you steal all the finisher. It happens every time big match, and these two girls still live. They live in those things. So yeah. great match, and then the surgical, so that ends a kind of sort end of an era, son. Because Sasha is no longer on NXT now. No, now it's gonna be shot in on the main was only the Divas title belt, and Baker is on main roster. So, and Sasha Banks is teaming with all the two main rosters. So yeah. As one thing that's very noticeable about the match, but that a minor noticeable that nobody has talked about, was that in the NXT Takeover respect video, which was the fallout video, Bayley called Sasha Banks the best in the world. And then Sasha Banks talking about not want to leave it. But the most important thing about the interview is that Bayley called Sasha Banks the best in the world. And they delay it because you saw all this name. So but they didn't say, oh, well, they said the best in the world and what I do. I'm talking Queen Jericho about. So you need to tell me that they delay it just because some guy who recently called the Jimmy Coleman faking gay thing a scam and called himself the best of what can be delayed. But when Chris Jericho said best in the world, it's perfect. Oh, why? There's still the fuck saying it. But minor nitpick about it. But yeah. That's the cap of the video. A tremendous editor, very sharp. Great job, ladies. Very good, still very good show. Now it's gonna Takeover. No, but Takeover broken. It was probably not gonna happen, but it was still very good. So yeah, still sick. But the next day I will get better, hopefully. So yeah. So if I was I just got a comment in the comment section below. I have some in it and I approve this match.